Hello. I think once you become more aware, you become more sensitive, and you start feeling the weight of feeling so much knowing. And I have noticed recently that I've had to change my relationship with how I interact with this knowing. This comes a lot in my relationship with others and self. So I'll talk about how this comes out with interactions with others. So basically, I have this survival, survival instinct since I was little to read people very deeply so I know if I am safe to be myself around them. And this program I thought was finished, but I didn't realize that it was still living in my subconscious. So recently, as I've become more sensitive, I have realized that I don't have a huge capacity for hanging out with people for a very long time, which is kind of unlike me, and the fuse is becoming smaller and smaller. So I've started to listen to my inner mind and understand why my energetic boundaries are not as strong as I thought they are. So as I'm listening, I'm realizing that when I interact with people, I am subconsciously analyzing them or pattern recognizing. And this is just making me take on their energy. Of course, I'm going to get tired energetically, especially if I'm sensitive and I'm feeling and seeing and sensing and knowing so much. I'm just becoming, my brain is becoming a book with all this material, and it's going to get tired so quick. So I have decided to now not take it on and become aware of when my brain starts doing this. So this can look like in interactions when I do notice something, to just say to my nervous system, okay, I see you, I witnessed this, and this is not mine to carry, and just let it flow. Almost like a meditation, like a mindful meditation when you sit and you see your thoughts and you just let them pass. That's basically what it is. It's embodying this meditative practice through interactions with people. So that is the relationship I want to have with others and also with myself. Since recognizing that I do this with others and it's making me very drained, I'm realizing that I am doing this with myself and taking my mind very seriously. And I've always been very passionate about looking into things very deeply and with a lot of curiosity. I'm very curious. However, I do think that the person that I am right now is always changing. So I don't need to take this version of myself so seriously and interrogate myself through asking questions and pattern recognizing stuff for myself. Yes, it's great, but also there needs to be space to let myself flow and evolve and be whatever I am. So yeah, this goes for myself and also for others, and not being a sponge anymore for myself and others. And just being a witness, just being a loving witness to everything. And not taking on everything that I feel, see, think. Just watching it like I'm driving and watching and witnessing trees that are on the side of the road. It's there and it's not mine. Yeah. So that's my video, and that's what I want to talk about. Thanks for listening.